Alright guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. I don't remember why I left. It's been a while, so...
Yes, how may I serve you, milady? I am afraid I won't be able to help you with the scrolls any longer, milady. Please do not be angry with me. I'm afraid in my haste to read the first scroll, I neglected the time I needed to prepare. The failure is purely mine to bear. As you can see from my bandages, it's not that I am unwilling, it's that I am physically unable. Oh, please, milady, please, forgive me. If only such a miracle existed, I'd overcome the impossible in order to secure it, if it meant pleasing you. Although I would gladly die by your hand, perhaps I could offer an alternative way to read the scrolls. Oh, thank you, milady. Thank you. Scattered across Tamriel are secluded locations known only as Ancestor Glades. There's one in Skyrim in the Pine Forest. Performing the ritual of the Ancestor Moth within the glade should provide the answers you seek. It involves carefully removing the bark from a canticle tree, which will in turn attract Ancestor Moths to you. Once enough of the moths are following, they'll provide you with the second sight needed to decipher the scrolls. In keeping with tradition, you must use a specific tool in the Ancestor Glade, an implement known as a draw knife. Every moth priest is taught this ritual, but few ever get the chance to perform it. You should consider yourself fortunate if it works for you. From what I saw in the vision, the Elder Scroll which foreshadows the defiance of the gods with the blood of mortals is the key to the prophecy.
Alright, so we have our next quest.
Farewell, and good journey, milady.
I'm going to apologize again if there's any laggy issues. The reason why there's been such a long delay, for me at least, is because of a really annoying issue with my recorder. It keeps lagging, and I think even outright just dropping frames entirely. So I need to keep a very close eye on my recorder for a little bit. So, no. Find a lost priest's knife. I have no idea where to begin to look. There's a... There's the... Where the hell did you disappear to? I guess that you didn't go far enough. Oh, a place I haven't been to yet. That's, quite a treat. I thought I was, gone virtually everywhere. With the exclusion of, Solstheim. Well, there are a few places I haven't been to now I think about it. Meh. Oh well. Load. Where is it? Okay. I'm sorry if I sound a little out of it. It's pretty late right now. It's around midnight. Oh, that's actually past midnight. And I recently got some pretty bad news about a family member, so I'm a little out of it. I am going to try my best to not let it affect my recordings, but I can't promise anything, unfortunately, so please bear with me while I try to get through all this. It just seems like this year has been crap for me lately. Yeah. Fuck that. Is there any faster way to get up there? Yeah, let's go. Oh, of course. What? Fine. clear way up there. I need to go all the way around to do that. So let's just go here. So yeah, again, I apologize for all this delay in my videos, especially with all the crap that's been going on lately, but hopefully things will start getting better soon. And my recordings will start coming out more regularly again. Oh, there we go. Okay. Getting closer, I think. Oof. Thankfully, I've played a game where the perspective is really skewed and very easily changed, so I'm used to these climbing mountains like this where my eyes tell me one thing and everything else tells me another. It doesn't matter.
Not very impressive, is it? If this ends up being a wasted trip, your friend Dexian and I are gonna have some words when we get back.
Oh, no, you won't, because I'll rip out his throat first.
Wow.
That was one hell of a review.
Look at this place. No one's been here in centuries. I doubt there's any other place like it in Skyrim. It's beautiful.
And I love the soccer trees. Well, mechanical, whatever. Grab the knife.
Well, we got the knife. Now all we need to do is track... Well, we've got that knife. There has to be a use for it.
Let's take some bark. Okay,
Hope the moths like that bark as much as Dexian said they would.
let's find out. 7 swims.
Look at them. They've definitely taken a liking to you. And unless I'm seeing things, they're starting to glimmer.
Not really. Jeez, moths are flying everywhere. There we are. There's more around. Ah. Now I'm glimmering. Oh, like shining. Hello. Sure. Get up there. There we go. One more swarm moths. There we are. Did I get it? I got it. I'm just... Oh god, I'm a bubble.
Whoa. I think that might have been what we were waiting for. Let's head back up there and see if we can read the scrolls.
Alright, read the scroll of blood. So 3 Elder Scrolls, wow. Take a little time, hold on. Okay. Jeez. Had a lot slower than I remember. That skull thing bottom left. And the upper right. Oh, that was Solitude and Markarth. Come on. So I'd still wait. There we go.
Are you okay? Almost thought I lost you there. You went as white as the snow. I never trusted those damn scrolls. Who knows what those things could have done to you? Just look at Dexian. What about Ariel's bow? Do you know where we can find it? Then it's almost over. We can finally rewrite the prophecy as we see fit. Where is this Darkfall cave? Then let's get going. I want to get there before my father has a chance to track us down.
Alrighty, so we know where we need to go. Now, hold on a sec. There we are. Sorry, I was rearranging things on my desktop so I could see my recording better. There you are. Whoa! I think someone forgot to put a little texture there. Dang it. Oh. Well, they put the collision data for the mountain just behind the rock face. Now, I know this place is huge, and you really shouldn't walk around the mountains very much, or you shouldn't walk around, press your face against the mountains. That'd take forever to do. But I think for a DLC area, they would have, at least made sure that type of stuff doesn't happen. I was going to go flying through and fall to my death. Sanguine is the fingerprints of hedonism, debauchery, and the dark influences. He's more likely the most. Yeah, whatever. Alright, so we need to go all the way up here. Luckily, I've walked it before. No, it wouldn't work. I was thinking, what would happen if you come here before all these quest lines, like go through the cave and whatnot, but I just remember that while you can explore the cave, where you need to go is going to be locked until you have this quest, due to certain events you'll find out very
It'd be
soon.
good to get out of the sun for a while.
What is cool though, we will be able to find in this area, well, not this specific area, this upcoming area, two unique items. No, three. But we have the capacity to find them. I'm not going to find one of them until the Buzz video. But yeah, we can get a helmet. Oop. Or at least what's required to make it. We can get a shield. That's obviously a false wall. I think I know where it empties out to. A shield. Helmet, a shield, and obviously Ariel's bow. Ariel, sorry. Don't fight the courage, let it take you away. No. Ah, right. Here comes Serana. And now I can see her. Oh, God. Now,
Who's there?
I don't have arachnophobia, fear of spiders. But honestly, seeing things like this in real life, that would terrify the hell out of me. Anyone says otherwise, it's fire. Basically, anything small, if it comes like the size of a dog, becomes terrifying. Like a dog-sized ant. That would be horrifying. Never mind a horse-sized spider. I've seen mods where you can ride the spiders. No. Nothing should get that big. Well, we should, horses, but, you know, small things, shouldn't. Insect shouldn't, there we go. You may have noticed I've also jacked up the brightness quite a bit. That is because it was a lot darker than I remember it being.
These people were... I wonder what happened.
In the preview. A lot darker than I remember from before, so I may be fiddling with the brightness settings a little bit in the near future. This isn't really much of a maze. Like, I'm already at the end. Yeah, me too. Troll! This is how we take care of trolls. Good, whack upside the head. And as always, trolls come in pairs. Or they like to appear in packs. That's all we need. Hello?
What's that?
Come forward. You have nothing to fear here. I am Knight Paladin Gelabor. Welcome to the great chantry of Auriel. Auriel, Alkosh, Akatosh, so many different names for the sovereign of the Snow Elves. I prefer Snow Elf. The name Falmer usually holds a negative meaning to most travelers. Those twisted creatures you call Falmer, I call the Betrayed. Of course, you're here for Auriel's bow. Why else would you be here? I can help you get it, but first, I must have your assistance. I need you to kill Archcurate Vertha, my brother. The kinship between us is gone. I don't understand what he's become, but he's no longer the brother I once knew. It was the Betrayed. They did something to him. I just don't know why Auriel would allow this to happen. They swept into the chantry without warning, and began killing everyone without pause. The chantry was a place of peaceful worship. I led a small group of paladins, but we were no match for the betrayed's sheer numbers. They slaughtered everyone, and stormed the inner sanctum, where I believe they corrupted Vertha. He's alive. I've seen him, but something's wrong. He never looks as though he's in pain or under duress. He just stands there and watches, as though waiting. Leaving the way shrines unguarded would be violating my sacred duty as a Knight Paladin of Auriel, and an assault on the betrayed guarding the inner sanctum would only end with my death. Yes, let me show you.
I like his armor. Nice trail effect.
This is snow. Incredible.
This structure is known as a way shrine. They were used for meditation and for transport when the chantry was a place of enlightenment. Prelates of these shrines were charged with teaching the mantras of Auriel to our initiates.
What's that basin in the center signify?
Once the initiate completed his mantras, he'd dip a ceremonial ewer in the basin at the way shrine's center and proceed to the next way shrine.
So these initiates had to lug around a heavy pitcher of water. Marvelous. How long would they have to do that?
Well, once the initiate's enlightenment was complete, he'd bring the ewer to the chantry's inner sanctum. Pouring the contents of the ewer into the sacred basin of the sanctum would allow him to enter for an audience with the Archcurate himself.
All that just to end up dumping it out? It makes no sense to me.
It's symbolic. I don't expect you to understand.
So, let's get this straight. We need to do all that nonsense to get into the temple so we can kill your brother and claim Ariel's bow.
I know how it all sounds. But if there was another way, I'd have done it long ago. The only way to get to my brother is by following in the initiate's footsteps and traveling from way shrine to way shrine, just as they did. The first lay at the end of Darkfall Passage, a cavern that represents the absence of enlightenment. There are 5 in total, spread far apart across the chantry. Caves? Oh no. The chantry encompasses far more than a few caves, as you'll soon discover. But before I send you on your way, you'll need the initiate's ewer. Once you've located a way shrine, there'll be a spectral prelate tending to it. They will allow you to draw the waters from the shrine's basin, as if you've been enlightened. This may be the last time we're able to converse. If you have any questions before you leave, I suggest you ask them. Otherwise, all I can do now is grant you my hopes for a safe journey.
Alrighty. Let's go over here and open this secret door. Oh god! The fuck, Serana? I know vampires can teleport too. What the hell? Scared the crap out of me. This is the only shrine you can't get, sadly.
Questions? I expected as much.
I'm going to save here. I recommend saving for you guys as well. I had encountered a glitch when going through these way shrines where it just stops loading. Then again, that could have just been my game. It happens on occasion. And it's highly annoying when it happens. What's cool is, before the Dawnguard DLC was released, there was a patch that came out. A bunch of people actually looked into the coding of it and found Snow Elf. And there were theories upon theories upon theories about what the Snow Elf data represented. And A lot of people thought that, you know, you'd be able to make snow elves. And that there was going to be a quest line involving snow elves. Obviously there is.
That wasn't as unpleasant as I thought it would be. Kind of soothing, actually. I feel a little warmer now.
But yeah, they thought you could be a snow elf, there'd be a quest line that involves them, and so on. Obviously there is snow elves involved, just not in the way a lot of people thought. I actually quite like how the snow elves were introduced in this game. Nothing overly important, but still interesting.
Who's there?
I've been poisoned. Die, motherfucker. Die!
That'll teach you.
Fucking corpses. And splash. And since I can breathe underwater, this is fine. Nothing. What's up here? Hello. I love these gloom blossoms. It's a shame that they, the elven arrows. I need those. It's a shame you can't actually grow them as far as I know. You may be able to in, the Hearthfire DLC with certain other things, but I don't think you can in general. Well, I know you can't in general.